Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Kim Sheppard. I'm a prenatal and pediatric chiropractor, and today we're going to be talking about some words that you've most likely heard as a parent that are very frustrating. And those words are, don't worry, they'll end up growing out of it. So I've been in practice over 22 years, and I keep hearing stories of parents who are concerned about things like their baby's colic or their constant crying. They have chronic ear infections, they've got constipation, they've got gut issues, they're missing milestones, or they're having sensory meltdowns, only to find out later on that their gut instincts were right, and these early challenges were a sign of neurological dysfunction, and that kids do not grow out of issues, they grow into bigger ones. So they grow into things like chronic illnesses, neurological challenges like sensory processing disorder, ADHD, asthma, allergies. So if you've been told by your traditional pediatrician just to wait and see if your child outgrows symptoms like extreme fussiness, not sleeping, congestion, constipation, sensory meltdowns, this video is for you and will make you think twice. These conditions have real neurological causes behind them, and they do require proper care that actually addresses the root cause instead of just hoping and waiting for them to go away, which is exactly what we'll be breaking down today. So this video is for you if you're a frustrated, confused, or a fed up parent who knows in their gut something more serious is brewing under their child's symptoms, but their pediatrician keeps dismissing the concerns and saying that they're going to grow out of it. So in this video, you're going to learn about how common childhood conditions like colic, infections, digestive issues, and sensory problems actually can stem from neurologic dysfunction and nervous system stress. Then we'll explain why neurologically focused pediatric chiropractic care is essential to not just relieve the symptoms, but to restore the nervous system function and get your child back on track developmentally. So let's talk about what's really going on. So the brutal truth is that kids absolutely do not simply grow out of most childhood conditions and phases that traditional pediatricians dismiss as normal or temporary. Why is this? It's because nearly all challenges discussed earlier stem from an underlying neurological cause: stress, dysfunction, and what's called dysautonomia of the central and autonomic nervous system. Frequent congestion and respiratory infections become chronic illnesses like asthma and allergies. Sensory meltdowns and tantrums and sleep troubles can grow into ADHD and sensory processing disorder. Colic and reflux can lead to digestive struggles, constipation, and food intolerances or allergies. The cascading effect builds on each other and leads from one thing to another. This cascade of events is what we call the perfect storm. It starts with excess neurological stress in utero from a stressful pregnancy. Then you add in potential birth trauma from interventions like forceps, vacuum, induction, C-sections, and finally you throw into early exposure to a lot of antibiotics, medications, toxins, and so forth. This all triggers inflammation within the body and the gut-brain connection. This all becomes a sequence of traumatic, toxic, and life-altering events that a child goes through early in life and leaves their nervous system stuck in a state of fight or flight, and it can throw them off track developmentally. So the real root cause of chronic illness in kiddos is because all of this early exposure to stress and toxins leaves the child's nervous system what we call subluxated, or stuck in stress. So that subluxation is the chiropractic word for neurologic dysfunction, dysregulation, and something called dysautonomia. So at the root of all chronic illnesses, whether it's digestive, immune-related, neurodevelopmental, is the singular problem, this dysautonomia. So once you understand the perfect storm terms like subluxation, nervous system dysregulated, and dysautonomia, moms and dads, you'll have found the answer you've been up late at night looking for and explain why your child is so sick and stressed all the time. As a neurologic-focused pediatric chiropractor, our team at Align Family Wellness, we are trained to recognize how this cascade occurs and find the real root cause of your child's chronic health challenges by diving deeper into their case history and running in-depth neurological exams and find and detect the presence of subluxation and neurologic dysfunction. We can measure it and we can tell you how much stress is stuck in their system. So if you feel your child's health struggles are being brushed off as phases that they'll outgrow, trust your mom gut and take the next step in learning about subluxation, dysautonomia, and neurologically focused chiropractic care. You can click the link below in our bio. You can read a detailed article. We can even send you one through messages, why kids do not simply grow out of most childhood conditions, and find out more information about our clinical process and our care and how special our office is to take care of these kiddos. We'd love to connect with you. You can comment below, send us a message, or give our office a call.